Okay, so let's go ahead and adopt a policy. I am going to go Liberty. For people who are new to Civ, Liberty is always a good first sort of social policy to go down. It's good for expanding. Um, you get to pick a great person at the end, which is lovely. They have made a change with the expansion here. They've moved collective rule down. It was here, and then Republic was here, but they've actually swapped them. So it's actually going to take a bit longer to get the free settler now, which is interesting, but it's still not that big of a deal because I would normally max this whole thing out before even looking at any other social policies anyway. Let's just open that up. I still don't know how I feel about being on this island. Assuming it is an island, who knows, maybe there's a bit of land over there. But we are going to keep going here and see what we get. There's no harm in it, I don't think. Okay, we're actually going to use our scouts to take this camp. And then we're going to use our... And then we're going to use our spearmen to attack this guy, I think. Okay, there are so many barbarians about already, it's kind of ridiculous. And this way we'll both get some XP if we use both of them. And I think from what I can tell from watching some videos, everyone's been sort of beefed up a bit here. Okay, so we got writing. I'm not going to worry about that now. Let's deal with this situation here first. I normally always get some visibility range, because that's lovely to have. We're actually just going to leave them there. Even if these guys attack, they're going to be fine. From what I can tell, everything's been beefed up a bit. Scouts are a bit stronger, so they should be okay. I'm actually going to leave them there to fortify. They'll heal a bit, and if they attack, you know, they'll be fine. They'll easily be able to defend and attack, and then I'll attack next go and try and kill this guy off. Okay, so 2 turns till we get the pyramid. Let's see, we got pottery, we got writing. I thought I picked mining. Is this one of those complete brain fart situations where I'm dead certain I picked mining, and then actually I've picked something completely different and not realised it? That's fine. We'll pick mining now, though. I have no idea what happened there. That's me being an idiot. I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. It's actually very hard to play games and talk at the same time, if people didn't know. Okay, let's attack with these guys, and then we're going to attack with the scouts. Okay, and then I'm going to attack with these guys as well. Okay. I'll probably get both of them to heal on the next turn, then finish these 2 guys off. Wow, I really did get an interesting start. This is kind of crazy, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, they should be fine. Okay. I'm going to leave you to heal there. You heal. Actually, run away. Just in case. And then, even if both of these guys attack, he should be fine. I'm not worried about that. Okay. So we got our pyramids. Okay, that's fantastic. So we're getting faith. So at 10 faith, we... Oh, okay, at 10 faith, we have the potential to found a pantheon, which is the first stages of creating a religion. You're not a full-blown religion at that stage, but you do get to pick some bonuses. Okay, so we're almost on our way to that, and we have a bit more extra science, which is actually really nice. Because we're alone on this island, or I assume we're alone, there may still be land over here, I don't have to concentrate on military at all, which is why I think this game might be a bit boring, to be honest. I'm going to give it a go, but if it's super dull, I'll just quit out and do another one. And I apologise for that then. But because we don't have to concentrate on military, I am actually going to build a worker, I believe. And we're going to wait till we're 4 pop and maybe see about switching to production, or maybe we'll leave it on food for the time being. I'm going to start building wonders quite soon. I don't like to waste time with that. Okay, you kill you quickly while you're... They have abandoned their fellow barbs. I'm going to get you to... I'm just going to move you there and tell you to heal. And I'm going to come for you soon, I'm afraid. You are going to die. You need to die. Let's go next turn. I should start thinking about where I'm going to put my next city, actually. Because I'm not sure where that's going to be. There's a lot of fish down here, which I like. 3 fish. If you put a harbour and a seaport there, that's, you know, 2 production from each of these fish. In addition to the food and the gold you can get from improve, a compass. I love what they've done to the tech tree. They've changed a lot of it up. It now goes modern atomic information for those who don't know, and they've shortened a lot of these, in fact all of them, to be only 2 techs long, all of the areas. So there are now no more 3 tech areas. It used to be the industrial, renaissance, industrial and modern were 3 long, but they've now shortened all of them so they could fit some more in, which I like. Hopefully, and they've shifted a lot of things about. Hopefully you can use units for a bit longer now. For example, musketman is, you don't get, there's a big gap between rifleman and musketman here. And I think from what I can tell, from what I've read, you actually can upgrade long swordsman right into musketman, which actually seems like a really nice change. Because civs who had musketman replacers as their unique units were kind of getting screwed from that. I'm going to heal you. You'll be fine. I'll kill you next go. Don't worry, your time is, your time is coming, mate. Yeah, I'm going to heal you one more time. He can't escape. Because he's in rough terrain, he can only move 1 mile one hex at a time. So he is going to die. Okay, so what do we have here? We can adopt another policy. We are going to continue going down Liberty. How long till I get my... 9 turns till I get my worker. Let's see, if I get my worker in 9 turns... I'm actually going to grab this worker now. I want to start improving things right away. Let's start off with the farm here. If I run over here with my worker, these guys might come take them, and that's not a good idea. And we always need more food, so we'll start with the farm. And then we'll build some mines. We'll grab animal husbandry so we can build a pasture. We'll mine everything out here. That's interesting, there's a gold on a desert tile there. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. That's unusual. Okay, so where should we go next? We got pottery, writing and mining. If I want to get the stone here, I'm going to need to grab masonry. There's a lot of sheep and cows on this island though. So I'm actually kind of thinking go animal husbandry so I can start building some pastures, because that's actually going to help. That's going to help with production and food for this city. And I'm almost certainly going to build a city somewhere over here with the amount of sheep and with Serendipity. I'm pronouncing that so incorrectly, I know. Yeah, we're going to get animal husbandry so I can take advantage of this. I always like to grab things that help me build up my immediate surroundings, always. Okay, so what do we have here? I am the 2nd busiest people. Yay, my people are happy. They are pleased to know this. Okay, construct a farm. Attack these guys because they suck and they need to die. Of course, barbs are jerks. They're just horrible jerks and they need to die immediately. Oh, yay! Cool beans. And we can found a pantheon. Wow. Shit, that is a lot of things. Wow. Okay, so what do we want to do? I have no idea what I want to do. Oh my god. This video is going to end up being like an hour long, and it's just going to be me looking at this list, at all of these things, and having no clue which one to pick. Okay, so one culture from shrines. I'm not sure how much I'm actually not sure how much I'm going to expand. I normally don't expand too much. I normally build about 6 cities. So that would be what, 6 shrines, 6 culture would that be? I don't know if it works like that, but I'm not going to go super wide. I'll probably try and go quite tall, which means big pop in one city instead of wide, which is lots of cities but not a lot of population in all of them. One faith from tundra. No, that doesn't apply to me. Desert tiles. I do have a lot of desert tiles over here, but if they're not next to a river, well, I guess if they're next to a river, there'd be floodplains. But I'm not sure that would be much use to me. I'm not going to be using these tiles because there's nothing on them. They're going to be worthless. 30 HP healed per turn if adjacent to a friendly city. That's not going to be. I don't need that because I'm on an island. Because I'm by myself, I assume. I'm not going to be fighting much here. Any military conquest I do is going to be somewhere else on another island, which actually means I'm going to get to show off the naval aspects, the reworked naval stuff if I play this game. So I don't need that. Faster growth rate, that's always nice. And I think as far as I'm aware, I'm the first person to have founded this pantheon. I haven't seen anything else come up of saying another civ doing that, so yay me. Let's see, God of Craftsmen, production of cities with population of 3+. That's useful for anyone. You're never going to have a city with less than 3 people, so that's always nice. +1 culture from pastures. Actually, that's not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 2 pastures here. 2 pastures, probably for whatever city I put over here. I'm going to try and grab both of them. So that's actually not a bad decision. That actually wouldn't be a bad. You know what? I'm actually going to call this video here. Have a think about this, and then know more certainly for the next video. So I want to say thank you for watching. Yep. Whatevs, yo.